Okay, so we've got the final question here. Work out the number of bags of play bark that Carla needs to buy. How much would this cost? Note any assumptions that you make. Okay, so this is a 6-mark question plus 2 marks for checking. So what I'll do is I'll probably do this in 2, maybe 3 parts. So the first thing we need to do is find out how much bark Carla's going to need. Now, if I take a circle, okay, so we take a circle here. So this is the area that we're going to cover with bark. Now if I just tip it a little bit, okay, now it's going to be a very rough drawing, but we need to go down 300 millimeters. Oh dear, it is a terrible drawing. Okay, just go with me on this. So we need 300 millimeters thickness of bark for this area. So what we're doing is we're finding volume. Okay, don't draw this on the day of the exam. So this gives us the cost of the bark. Now here we're finding the volume of a cylinder. Now that's all that is. This is just a better picture of what we're doing than I drew. So this would be the area of the safety area, and this would be the thickness of the bark. Okay, so volume is pi r squared h. So if we go back to our question, we write down V equals pi r squared h. Okay, so this will tell us how much bark we need in this. So our volume is going to be 3.1, because we know this is pi, multiplied by, now the radius you should know is the distance from the center out to the edge of the circle. Now on the previous question we knew that the diameter was 7.2 meters. Okay, so the radius will be half of this. Okay, so half of 7.2 is 3.6. You can do this on your calculator, it's just that I know this. So this would be 3.6, and remember this has to be squared, and then we're going to multiply that by h. Now h is the height. Okay, now h, if you remember, was 300 millimeters. That was 300 millimeters thick of bark. So we have to convert that as well to meters. Now I know that there's 1,000 millimeters in a meter. So if I divide this by 1,000, the decimal point will move once, twice, 3 times. So we'll get to here. So this will give us 0.3 meters. Okay, now this you should be able to do, convert millimeters to centimeters, centimeters to meters. So we have 0.3 meters. So all of this will give us our volume. Okay, so our volume will equal Now I would suggest you do this step by step. So 3.1 multiplied by, now we've got 3.6 squared. Okay, so if we go to our calculator, and your calculator might have a squared button, but 3.6 is just 2.6 squared is just 3.6 multiplied by itself. So 3.6 times 3.6 gives us 12.96. So we get 12.96 multiplied by 0.3. Okay. So now we put this through the calculator. So we clear this. So we have 3.1 multiplied by 12.96 multiplied by 0.3, and that will give us 12.0528. Okay, so we get 12.0528. Okay, and this is meters cubed, because this is 2 dimensions multiplied by a third dimension, so we get 3 dimensions being multiplied together. So this is our volume. Okay, now I'll stop at that point